everyone, and welcome back to the Heart of Micron. I'm Martina Trucco, and today I'm joined by Brian Roberts, who is going to fill us in on some incredible innovation that he and the team at Micron have been doing to help support healthcare workers on the front lines. Brian, thank you so much for joining me.
It's great to be here, Martina.
Tell us a little bit about your role at Micron before we dive into the specifics here.
Currently, I'm the Central Shops Manager as part of the MCT Central Teams group. We report up through front end, and we're located here in Boise with several shops from our bench area to repurpose to fabrication shops and engineers for reverse engineering to help our customers. We're an internal to Micron support unit in the front end division.
And so all of you are really skilled at really helping make physical things, which is a big part of the work that our engineers sometimes need. Isn't that right? But it sounds like you guys have been putting your skills and your capabilities there in these shops to some really interesting and creative use here. So tell us a little bit more about the project that you and the team have been working on.
We have been busy. We've received several requests for PPE and where we can help, and I think that's what's been so great about Micron is their willingness to support and whatever is needed to try and help out where we can. We get so many requests, we almost have to kind of pick the ones that mean the most. And so this shield, patient shield, come from a team member, Brad Baxter, and it was something we knew we could do and really make a difference with the hospitals for the community.
How did Brad actually come up with the idea? Because I understand it was a little bit of serendipity.
Yeah, he just saw a doctor in Chicago that had just requested this shield from a local plastic shop company for his own protection. And Brad sent an email to Scott DeBoer saying, I know we can build this here, because he'd used the shops before. And that's kind of how it all got rolling. And within 24 hours, we had 2 prototypes to share with St. Luke's.
And St. Luke's is one of the local hospitals there in Boise, is that right?
Yep, correct.
So tell me a little bit more about how did you, it sounds like the team has actually been, well, immobilized incredibly quickly, which is amazing. And then what was the reception like at St. Luke's?
Oh, it was unbelievable. Heather Baldwin and her team from procurement got with them and gave us the contact. And once we showed them the prototypes, they were just thrilled. So they took those down to the anesthesiologist and throughout the hospital, and nothing but rave reviews on having this shield for their protection. They wanted a few things changed, but we were pretty close right out of the gate. But we modified it to their details and gave them another sample, and they were off and running. They've currently ordered 45 of them, and they'll go throughout their whole network, not just the hospital here in Boise, through all their hospitals throughout Idaho.
That's incredible. And I think just for those of us who can't quite visualize it, I think what we're talking about here is a clear plastic shield that helps protect doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers from the spread of the virus potentially when they're working with a patient that they need to intubate or that sort of thing. Isn't that right, Brian?
Yeah, very similar to like maybe a newborn in an incubator where you can put your hands in and not come into contact for a little more protection.
It's really amazing to see what this creativity from the team is really yielding. And it sounds like you guys are having a new customer with some great requests coming in. Really great example of the innovation and the team really pulling together. Brian, is there anything else you want to share with us?
Well, it was definitely a team effort. I mean, this is a whole group, and it's kind of that Micron spirit, whatever it takes to get it done. It has been exciting. We've got another hospital that's ordered 10 of them here in Caldwell, a suburb of Boise, if you will. And I know that once other hospitals start getting wind of it, they'll want these. I think the neatest thing for me, though, was when I asked St. Luke's, okay, what are you going to do with these after COVID-19 and you're on top of it? And they said, these are going to become standard practice from this point forward, no matter what comes along. So that was really, really cool to know you were making a difference for not just now, but down in the future too.
It's pretty incredible to see that throughout this entire crisis, not only, to your point, are we being able to help now, but really these types of innovations have an impact on the way we do business, the way the hospital can run, the way we can protect people. It's kind of fascinating to see where innovation can really take us, and some silver linings to take away from this whole crisis too.
Absolutely. And just seeing how the leadership stepped up, I don't think I've been so proud to work for Micron in my 25 years. It's easy to lead when times are good, but when times aren't so good, that's where real leaders step up and you really know what they're made of. And everybody that's been a part of this has just been great.
I don't think I could have said it any better myself, Brian. You're absolutely right. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thank you so much to the whole team. And we can't wait to hear what's next for all of the innovations you're all working on. Tune in next time for the Heart of Micron. And if you've got some story ideas, just let us know.